What up, YouTube? I'm back on the channel with another reaction. Current change of plans. I've got a new job I'm currently doing right now. So, with my new setup and my new time schedule, most of my reactions are gonna be coming from this workplace. You know what I'm saying? And I literally don't have time to go back home and do reactions. Like I go home in the morning, it's full of shit. In the nighttime, it's full of shit. I think I only got 1 hour to me, and that's before I sleep, and that's maybe, and then fuck life, fuck adulthood. Without further ado, I'm gonna be doing a reaction to Michael Jordan's historic Bulls mixtape. This is a suggestion I got a while back, but I haven't done yet. So I'm gonna take at this legendary Bulls mixtape. Maybe it'll be like The Last Dance. Who knows? Or less like detailed and as documented and as like put together as The Last Dance. But we'll see. It's been done by the NBA, so let's see how it goes. So without further ado, Michael Jordan's historic Bulls mixtape. Let's see what it's got.
To compete, to win, that's all I live for. When you lose, you're easily forgotten. I don't think anyone want to go to their graves forgotten. I'm not here campaigning for the best player in the world or in history. I'm not saying that, because everybody plays differently in different eras.
All they talk about the Chicago Bulls is about Michael Jordan, the outstanding rookie from North Carolina.
Coming on this level is a brand new start for me, and I have to start from the bottom and work my way up. So, I think the hard work is ahead of me, and I'm willing to take on that challenge and go out and play the best I can.
Everybody else is already down when he puts the shot up.
People ask me, you really think you can fly? I said, yeah, for a little while.
And he jumps it over J.B. Carroll, and that's what I'm talking about. When he jumps over the top line, inbound, before he turns the grip of the horn. Overtime. Jordan ties the game. Oh, boy. 63 points, and you're looking at an all-time record. Oh, boy. Michael Jordan. Michael down the lane. Jammed it. Michael Jordan to the hole.
I play basketball. Yeah, I don't play conservative. I play all out.
Sixers in a hurry, and Jordan knocks the ball out of bounds. Going in, he saved that play. Jordan, here's trouble. 3-on-3. Jordan and Pete going up. They're going to double off the ball. The inbounds pass comes into Jordan. Here's Michael at the foul line. A shot on Elo. Good! The Bulls win! They win! Off the Jordan. Michael underneath. Chicago Bulls have won their first ever NBA championship. Here we are with Michael. Is there a feeling of a passing of the torch, Magic Johnson, to you?
Oh, without a doubt. Everybody knew that it was coming. It's just when. When was he going to be ready to receive it and take it? And boy, did he receive it and take it.
I think he's talking to McConaughey. He closed his eyes on that, but still went in. He's all set. Oh, my God! What a way to start the season.
I was planning to play like the whole thing and then do my give my reactions to it, but now the ad sort of like stopped me from keeping on like going. It's mostly for like sound quality, honestly, guys. Like if I stop it now, especially where I am in this wide area, like it'll be hard for me to edit and control the sound and everything, especially when there's not any constant voices like talking and stuff to help to guide me in terms of it. But what can I say so far? One, when he jumps, man, it's like he propels himself because it honestly does look like some force is pushing him. You know, some people when they jump, like you see, like LeBron James and all when they jump and stuff. Even though LeBron James is a, how do I use this word, pundited or something. Um, I need to find a way to use that word, but yeah, they're reputed to have to be like more athletic than Michael Jordan in terms of like the go talk, you know, where Michael Jordan will say, "Oh no, it's mentality, dominance, you know, athleticism, combination," whereas you know they'll give maybe LeBron James like the edge in terms of athleticism. But when you look like at LeBron James, I don't know, I don't think I've watched enough as like you guys in terms of videos or footage of Jordan. I don't even know whether I should just stop this reaction because it looks like, wait 1 minute as I say this. Honestly, it looks like it's just a bunch of Jordan highlights. And honestly, guys, I might even stop it over here before I keep on going. But let me just say what I gotta say. Let me look over here. Because I already watched like the Last Dance documentary. I'm not saying it had everything or maybe, but I'm sure it had even more than this in terms of footage, in terms of like you know, breakdowns and stuff. Like I watch The Last Dance all the time. It's my cousin. I gave it to my cousin. Pause. And my cousin, like, it's his favorite documentary ever, bro. It's really motivational. But what was I saying? Yeah, in terms of LeBron James, when he jumps, even though he's reputed to be more athletic, it doesn't look like he's gliding. You know, if I know, if you understand what I'm saying. Whereas Jordan, it looks like some otherworldly force is pushing him and guiding him up the steps to heaven in order to make that shot, make that layup, or make that dunk and all. And it's truly incredible, man. So hey, man, I can't really react like to it that much because I already watched The Last Dance over and over. It's actually what brought me into being more interested in basketball before basketball was just like a thing we see, especially me like in Africa and stuff. The things that we see on movies, in movies and stuff. Some people like it, but it's not like a thing of like a culture and obsession in terms of like Africa, bro. Like only in a few places of Africa people take it seriously. But other than that, like basketball wasn't really a big thing anywhere in like any of me or the kids I've grown up with, or the people I've grown up with their lives until I watched The Last Dance and then I started getting into it. But that's been my reaction to this historic Bulls mixtape. I'm sorry, it's not that I don't want to do it, but I just feel I'll just be sitting over here and it'll all be for nothing, bro. Cause like it's all like just showing me dunks and stuff, bro. Like I wish they did more talks in terms of this Michael Jordan mixtape. But yeah, man, I get it. I get what they were trying to do. I get what whoever suggested this was trying to show me. Um, hey, go talk, guys. Leave it down in the comments below. Who's the greatest of all time? Who's the dark horse greatest of all time? Because there's always like a dark horse greatest of all time that people will like say is the greatest in some circles, but like in terms of popular culture and everything, people won't like admit that this guy could have been this or this guy could have been that or this guy is the greatest. Like let's say in soccer, right? uh they'll say Messi is the greatest of all time, but for the longest Pele was the greatest of all time, or Pele, if you Americans want to say it like that, was the greatest of all time, you know, most goals ever, etc., etc. I think the only reason Pele hasn't been solidified and they're giving it to Messi, honestly, is because Pele, he took the cash cow in terms of going to America. Like straight from Brazil, he was taken out of Brazil. Brazil tried to keep him there because he was a national treasure. He went to America. He didn't go to the European leagues like Maradona and like dominate over there the way he was dominating in American leagues. So even though no matter how great Pele was, no matter the World Cup he had, I don't know whether he has two World Cup like titles or something. I need to go check. But Pele wasn't the what you call. He didn't go to Europe, so there's always that thing of like, what if, you know? Because no matter how you want to stand up for your American leagues, bro, your American leagues are nothing compared to European leagues, man. They nothing. They nothing. And I'm not saying anything. Hey, Africa too. Africa is like not exactly that much or anything compared to like a European league. So Europe is really where if you're the GOAT, you gotta go over there and test your skills. It's like maybe Michael Jordan only ever playing in the European leagues in basketball. And then everyone is saying Jordan is the greatest. Oh, he was phenomenal, but no one has ever seen him in the American leagues where shit really goes down. So no one really knows what he would have done. It's like even in MMA, Fedor, he never went to the UFC. You know what I'm saying? People wanted like for so long to give him the heavyweight goat, like he's the greatest heavyweight of all time. But Fedor never went to the UFC, which is whether anyone likes it or not. But I think everyone pretty much is okay with it. Is the upper echelon, the first league in terms of like where there is dominance and where if you're truly great over there, you great all around, like worldwide, like in history in terms of being a fighter. So it's the same thing with Pele. He never got that, so they gave it to Messi because Messi from Argentina he went straight to Spain, which is one of the biggest and toughest leagues in the world, like in the world, like yo. So Messi, he grew up in that shit. He was in Spain always. He was in Europe always in the competitions, always fighting for GOAT status within that shit. So you know, Pele is a little bit he's been pushed to the side on honestly speaking, especially since Messi has won the World Cup. It's sort of like you know coming full circle moment. So, but if I was to say who's the dark horse greatest of all time, honestly, guys, for me, I'd be biased to say Ronaldinho, honestly, because not only is my favorite player, but because he was sort of brought down by his own vices. Like Ronaldinho, like George Best in soccer, a Manchester United legend, was brought down because he was into that party life. Like so many, like even Brazilian superstars, they into that party life and then they get taken down, and then like they lose their primes. Just when they're in their prime, the party life gets to them, and then they just drop and then they never achieved their full potential in terms of what they could have achieved. Maybe they could have even achieved as much as Messi if they tried. And Ronaldinho was already in part of like an ultimate Brazilian team in terms of soccer. So if he went to another World Cup, he could have won two World Cups. You know what I'm saying? Ronaldinho already won like one World Cup with his ultimate team at that time with Ronaldo, Rivaldo, Roberto Carlos, etc. Robinho, that's like an all-star team. He could have kept on going, but it is what it is. But if he kept on going, honestly speaking, he was a greater dribbler than Messi. He was a man. Messi is special, but so is Ronaldinho, dog. So Ronaldinho, honestly, he's my dark horse greatest of all time. It's just that I feel everyone knows he was shortened by his own vices. He never had discipline. It's like Mike Tyson. He's literally Mike Tyson. When people they want to say Mike Tyson is the greatest of all time in terms of boxers, but Mike Tyson shortened himself with his own demons. That's been my reaction. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the post notifications, have the conversation below, and yeah, y'all have a good day, guys. Take care.
Boys, this ain't Beverly Hills. This ain't the land of the rich, but still, we all got heavier bills. I had a couple of seconds to kill, and I used the seconds to kill. All of you kids live to pop pills, we poppin' pills to live. I got an effortless pill, but still.